me the amazing creative director of this great storytelling masterpiece, and it's none other than Mr. Fred Amanyanabo. How are you doing?
Thank you so much. I'm good. I'm in high spirits today.
I can see, and I can see your dance flow.
And
really
the music, you can't but move to the music.
I mean, it is giving good vibe and good energy.
Yeah.
So speaking about the movie, first off, as the director, the co-director of this movie, what would you say is the most exciting part of shooting in the Okirika beautiful environment?
I don't know whether you want to use the word exciting, no? It was challenging. We were scared. First of all, I have never been on boats so often, but we had to take boats, sometimes canoes, paddling canoe. There was one time I got on a boat with the art director and the director of photography, and we were going to seek for a particular location. After 2 paddles, we said, turn back, we can't continue. That's how tedious it was. We couldn't continue with that boat.
Wow.
We had to come back for another canoe, and such challenges were rampant. On that day, it was a challenging terrain to shoot in, and we are happy we managed to.
I mean, we're here now.
We're here today.
That is very
we
good.
We thought that we would lose some people, but we did not lose anybody.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Let's give glory to God. That's good. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is the first epic cinema movie for an Igbo movie, right? This is the first epic cinema movie for Igbo.
No, not necessarily. They have shot Jaja of Opobo previously, a number of years back, but not to the grandeur and excellence of this, and not to the directorial or the production values in this film are outstanding, even if I say so myself. Remember, I'm the director.
Yes, sir.
So I have directed a lot of films. I've been directing even before Nollywood.
Yes.
And it is hard to find a producer who dedicates so much to the values that should create the film. And for this Amanyanabo, the Eagle King, you must give kudos to the director for providing. We had authentic scenes, we had authentic warriors, we had authentic war houses, boats, ships. We had an authentic war scene.
That's interesting. That's quite the experience.
It's something that you want to see.
Okay, that's good. So finally, what about the story spoke to you, and what message that people get to take out of the story?
Now, the story is unique in the fact that it's a story being told by Africans about Africans. The West have tried to make several epics about Africa and how Africa came about, but this is a true indigenous story based on a book about a Ibanichuka who actually lived and died, and this is the story of how he encountered the British and how he became king and how we encountered the British.
That's very good.
And it's a great opportunity for Africans, for us as Africans, for us as Nigerians, to tell a story of Africa for Africa.
That is very good. Thank you so very much. It's in the launch or the premiere of Amanyanabo, the Eagle King, and having me here, one of the amazing cast, or one of the amazing mind in the story. Please kindly introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Queen Adelano Michael, and I'm a fight choreographer and stunt director for the movie Amanyanabo.
That's very good. What would you say is the most exciting thing in working on this project?
Well, that happens to be my first time of choreographing an epic fight scene like that. I've been featuring in movies, but that particular one, I had to be the fight choreographer for that kind of epic fight scene, and then it was really challenging and at the same time an avenue for me to explore and see my capability.
Now we've spoken about the excitement. What are the challenges that you faced in this project, considering that you had to go all the way down to Okarika town?
Well, I'm actually a Yoruba boy.
Okay.
So when I got the call I stay in Ogun State. So when I got the call, I was like, oh, okay. So I had to travel on an Easter Sunday. So getting there, I met all the guys, and I have these petite bodies, but I met all the guys, and they were big, and I was like, oh, this is the guy that is going to choreograph us. Okay. So I was like, I greeted everybody, and then so some of them are kind of having cold feet that does this guy really know what he's doing? Not knowing to them that I'm actually a karate sensei, third degree black belt, Shooto Karate Nigeria, and over 23 years of experience thereabouts. So after greeting everybody, they said we should quickly train, and then we entered the battlefield. The training field rather. And then we did a lot of. I actually have a style, and my style is when I'm to choreograph any fight, I'll first of all check the fitness level of my talents, my actors, my stunt people, to know what each person is capable of. So that will help us in characterization and then giving them the roles. So we did that, and then I saw what each individual could do. Then after then, I had to train them on how to use the sword. How to. At the training center, we didn't have the opportunity to the props, but we had to use our hands. When they just know and then after then, we entered unarmed combat, throws, falls, and stuff like that. So we had a few unarmed combats, and then we choreographed fight scenes around, I think, the third or the fourth day. And after the choreography, I also have a style, which is because I'm into media as well. I shoot, I edit. So whenever I'm going like that, I go with my gadgets. So I shot, and then when we go back to the theater, I quickly edited it, and I showed the DOP that this is what we have, and he said he loved it. And then there's this particular camera movement that I told him that I want him to recreate, which he did. And I can't wait.
We're gonna have him here, brotherly. Our brother in the Lord from Cornelia up to Kill a Monkey is none other than William Benson. Hello, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good.
It's a pleasure to meet you once again. Such an amazing actor. So tonight we're here for Amanyanabo, and this is the first cinema movie of this grandeur. When it comes to Igbo epic, how does that make you feel as somebody that's from the eastern part?
I'm from Delta. It's our story, like I said earlier, with the other people who interviewed me. It's good we tell our African stories. I've been writing African plays, especially for stage. Mota, Itia. Right now I'm working on my first major film, which will happen next year. It's called Watching. It's our story from Benin. Okay. So we telling our story, it's a good thing, and it's the best place to be in, because if we don't tell our story, nobody will tell our story for us. So we just need to keep telling it.
That's very good. Now, with every movie comes expectation, and maybe I want to do this. I don't like to watch it. I just like to come and see it. But what are you expecting from the story tonight?
I'm expecting wonders. Patrick is in it. A lot of actors are in it. Uncle is in it.
Okay, that's
nice. We're here to have fun. Let's have fun. Let's support them.
That's nice. So what do you think about the director and the producer of this particular project?
She's been in the industry for a long time, so it's magic.
Okay, thank you so much. Have an amazing one here. It is my honor to be standing right here next to the king himself. It's none other than Patrick Dabo. Hello, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
It's a
Looking
pleasure
great.
to meet you. Thank you very much. How do they say it in your tribe? Is it say? Okay, say it.
Let's just leave that. Because I'm not from the tribe, so.
Okay. But I'd like to get you from the tribe. Like you're giving the royalty vibes. I want to greet the king with respect.
Okay, you will say Amanyanabo Dumobumaso. Aha. It took me time to learn that.
Amanyanabo Dumobumaso.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. I am grateful to God. I mean, it's a day that we've all been looking forward to, and I'm really very happy that this is happening right now.
We're happy too. I mean, we're here right now. We're going to see this amazing masterpiece.
Yeah.
The story Amanyanabo, the Igbo king, means a lot of things to a lot of people and to all the cast that are in the story.
Yes.
Now, what part of the story would you say attracted you to it and made you feel like, okay, it's not just enough to be the king, I just want to be a part of the story?
Okay, what part of the story? I would say many parts of the story, and, but especially, like I keep telling people, Nigerian films don't talk about heroes enough.
Okay.
You understand? We talk about situations and stuff like that, but we don't. I love this film because there is a hero, there is a rallying point that the people in the story look up to and say, let us follow this man. And for me, I don't think we have enough of that, whether in our film culture or even in the Nigerian life. We need more heroes, and if more heroes arise, a lot more people will stand up and fight against what is not right, which was what attracted me to the film. Apart from the rich culture which it displays, I also love the fact that, okay, there is a hero that people can rally behind, and when it was offered to me, I said, why not? I would take it. In fact, I even took it before I started thinking about how much
effort you have to put in.
Yes, yeah. I saw that first, and I said to myself, I want to be a part of this.
That's very interesting. That's such an intriguing one.
Yeah.
For the story, I mean, being the king, I saw in the trailer a lot of parts where you had to fight with your people, where you had to stand up for the Okereke tribe, and then when you had to be dethroned by the whites. What elements would you say that you're able to put in or bring into that space to make sure that your character brings out its authenticity?
That's a difficult question. I mean, some people, when you ask an actor, how did you get into the role? Some people think it's a simple question, but it's not really a simple. It has never been a simple question for me because it's a potpourri of techniques that I employ. But I would say that one of the things that helped me was the fact that we actually filmed this story in the area where these events actually took place. So, and that was one thing that helped me. Well, of course, there's always research that the actor has to do. Who is this person? A lot of meditation on the character. That's how I was able to play it. And of course, you know, when you have a good team behind you, the director, the producer, the writer, he and I were constantly talking. Big shout out to these people that I mentioned. Kweku Mali, the executive producer, Amanyanabo, Fiberissima, the co-director, Mr. Fred Amata. I mean, constantly talking with them, reading about Ibanichuka helped me get into this character. There are many other things that I did, but I don't think today is the day to start doing acting lectures.
I know, right? But we did see your acting, and we're super proud. We're proud of you.
Thank you very much.
So, talking about the producer and the director, what would you say is the most fascinating part of working with them on the script?
Well, for the producer, I'm talking about Miss Ibenabo Fiberissima.
Yeah.
She didn't know me from Adam, and she just saw my my audition video.
Okay.
And then she looked at it, and like I heard, she said, "This is the person I want to play this character." And I heard she had a little bit of people telling her, but she stuck with me, and almost every night she was coming to me to tell me, good job, you're doing good," and that really fired me up. My director from the first day I was on set just told me, it was just great. Mr. Fred was just great on set. So they're great people to work with.
Okay. So, that's very good. That's very good. Now, finally, what message do you hope that the people out there get to take out of the story?
Okay. What message? Like I said before, Nigeria needs heroes.
Okay.
We need heroes. We need people to rise up and make sacrifices. You know, most times we're always talking about what the nation can do for us. We never really think about what we can do for the nation. So, which was what Ibanichuka did. Ibanichuka sacrificed for his people. And those are the kind of heroes that I like to have in my life.
That's very beautiful. Now we cannot wait to see you in this masterpiece. Thank you for doing an amazing job, for being a great actor.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Hello people, welcome back again to the private screening of Amanyanabo. I hope I got that correctly. Amanyanabo. Hello, how are you doing, sir?
I'm very fine.
Please, what's your name?
Okay, my name is Prekomali Ikenna Onyekwena, and I play the character Otonye in the movie Amanyanabo, the Eagle King.
Okay, so a little bit told me that you also co-wrote the movie.
Yes, I co-wrote the movie with Amanyanabo Fiberissima.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, what creative elements would you say that you're able to bring into building the script to really maintain the authenticity of showing the epic and the era before civilization?
Okay, one of the creative elements I brought in was what nearly got me into trouble with Ibinabo Fibresima. Spectacles. I love spectacles. I love war. I love war. I love political intrigue.
Okay.
So those were the things I brought in. Ibinabo focused more on the love and the romance, you understand? But I wanted the world to see how life used to be in those days. You know, there's this wrong perception that we're a bunch of savages.
Yeah.
But Africa has city-states. We had well-developed city-states. We had politics. We had trade. We had everything that your so-called West had, our so-called colonial masters had. So I think a story like this is coming out at the right time to let them know that we actually did exist and we would have actually done better without them.
Okay,
Yes.
that is very good. Now, can you please walk us through the central idea of Amanyanabo, the Eagle King? Yeah.
Okay, so first and foremost, Amanyanabo the Eagle King is based on a true story.
Okay.
Yes, the lead character, King Ibanichuka, actually ruled. He was the last sovereign ruler of Okrika, as it were, and he was deposed by the British when he tried to stop their incursion into Okrika as a people. So that was what we actually wanted to put out there, you understand? So the idea that we had sovereign kings too in the Niger Delta, Okrika for example, because we were actually intrigued. This man lived during the time of King Ovora Wenobaisi of Benin. He lived during the time of Jaja of Opobo. He lived during the time of King Amakri of the Calabaris, and even Nana of Shekiri. So it's always very interesting when you bring all the sovereigns that were around in that period, and you find out that some of all these people were linked. For example, the consul that Ibanichuka had his problem with was the same consul that deposed King Ovorawen of Benin, Consul Ralph Moore. So you see that Nigeria, even before independence, we were intertwined. You understand? We had city-states that interacted with each other in terms of trade, in terms of politics, and in terms of war, in terms of intermarriages, and a whole lot. So when you watch Amanyanabo the Eagle King, you will see ingredients of these things. We have a past that we should be very proud of, and that is what Amanyanabo the Eagle King is going to do, is to celebrate our past and to ensure that that same past is protected and is protected and kept as a treasure for the future.
Okay, that is very good. Now, finally, I'd like you to tell us how your character was able to, what role did your character play in changing the narrative of the story or implementing a good space for the story?
Okay, like I said, I played the character of Otonyen. Otonyen was the head of the Sekeni warriors.
Okay.
King Ibanichuka used to head the Sekeni warriors, so I was his bosom friend. And my character was one who stood for principles. He was extremely focused, even to very extreme lengths. Like I always say, he was the one that led the king down the path of righteousness. Oh yes, he sent the king down this path. But it wasn't because he was a bad person, but it was because of the principles that he believed in. Like I said, he loved Okrika to a fault, and he was willing to die for Okrika. So even at that point, friendships aside, this is the right thing to do no matter whose ox is called. So that is the character of Otoya.
That is very good. And finally, what message that people get to take out of the story?
People will take honor out of the story. Leadership. There is a dearth of leadership right now in Nigeria and Africa. So let's be reminded once upon a time of kings that actually wanted to bleed and die for their people. I think that is a major takeaway from the story.
Okay, thank you very much. Have an amazing one. With me is one of the amazing cast in this particular story, but I'm going to give him the honor of telling us about himself, his name. Hello, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Fine. What's your name, sir?
My name is Soibifa Dokobo.
I'm sorry, I would have loved to pronounce the name after you, but it's so unique and beautiful that I don't want to ruin it.
Musical with deep meanings.
Oh, that's very beautiful. So can you tell us the importance of your character to this particular story?
Well, in every family you need all sorts to make the family tick. If you have all good men in your house, wrong. If you have all bad men in your house, wrong. Okay. Inside good, there will be some bad. Inside some bad, there will be some good to balance the world. Kinetic energy comes from a spark, and this thing that spark comes from opposite ends and the spark. Yes, Alabo, Kujago, Nadaka, and Lugo Green person.
Okay. Okay.
He reached when he do kati against the king. But generally speaking, it's a story of people's resilience, a story of people who are ready to defend their identity, people who are also ready to, while retaining their identity, be able to take what is good from the YouTube they have seen to make theirs better.
Okay.
Because no community grows alone without any idea from outside.
Most definitely.
Basically, the classic. It's
That
a
is-
classic.
That is very
classic.
good. Now,
It is a classic.
this movie is dated back to, it's an epic movie dated back to before independence, you know, when
Far-
the white
far
men,
before then.
far before then, and when he was born that time. So what about the story would you say made you want to be a part of it? I mean, it's good to be a part of an historical movie, but for you on a personal note, why did you choose to be a part of the story?
One, it's a true story that happened.
Okay.
The families of these characters are still there.
Okay.
And these are stories we heard on the flimsy side when we were boys. But to be lucky enough to be part of the authentic story as a professional actor
Yeah.
gave me more excitement and encouragement to be part of this show. And the words were well smoothed, I tell you. Well written script is tight.
That is
And we have people working with good people. And while on set too, you get further expanded. As a young man from the waterside, I'll be waterside boy.
Okay.
Oh, no. This man a waterside person. I'll be waterside person. So when you have that kind of story, you've heard about the experience of the ancestors, and you say, okay, it's a chance for me to reenact things I heard
Okay.
as if it is from the heaven, you know. So these are some of the motivational factors that.
That's an amazing one. And we I personally cannot wait to see how amazing it is, because I saw that part where you were having a confrontation with the king and like, I'm gonna shake you away from this.
Yeah, I'm
throne.
gonna shake you, bro.
I can't wait for that. But most importantly, what is it like working with the director and the producer of this movie?
I will come to that. Two people who are unique. Amanyanabo, radical, unique, beautiful, intelligent. Beauty and brains combined.
That's good. That's good.
Oga Fredo Amata. Play. In his play, he is down to earth. If you look at his face, you're likely to make a mistake. One of the most serious people I've seen as an actor, as a producer. Do you know that he comes from a family of actors? His father was an actor in the 70s. He did great things abroad.
Wow.
We were not born.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So this thing runs in the family. Great guy. He takes his stride as if you know, he lures you in to the moment that he needs to bring out the best in you. I say, but the working situation was convivial. It was joyful. We were all having fun while working, and I'd love to do a sequel of this film.
That is very good. That's very good. Finally, what message do you hope that the audience gets to take out of the story?
An undiluted recap of historical facts as it is being told in the film format.
Eagle King gonna have me here, the brilliant, ever gorgeous and smart producer of this movie, Mrs. Amanyanabo. How are you doing?
That's
ma?
me. See who is talking here. I hope she's looking. Okay.
How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. I'm tired, but I'm excited to see everybody here. And I know you all are going to enjoy the movie.
Oh, that is very good. Now, as a renowned actress turned producer, how would you say that your creative instinct was used in shaping the narrative of the story?
I wanted to. It's a history film. It's a period film, but I wanted the young people to enjoy it as well. So not just the elderly people. I mean, we know our story, we know what happened, but I wanted my children, their mates, to actually come and enjoy the movie. And so it was a little bit easier to write, putting the Gen Z in it, making it like, okay, let's do what they'll enjoy, but then we're still telling history. So for me, that was a thing.
So how are you placing the distribution of this movie? I mean, from the UK release down to Nigeria here and it's nationwide. What are the strategies that have been put in place to make sure that this thing goes
Well,
wide?
it's all in Nile. It's all Nile Entertainment. It's them. They know their business. They know what to do. I'm just urging everyone to come see my work. Okay, so The King. So I got auditions from monologues from a lot of people, and then I got his. And I'm looking at him. I'm looking at the picture of the Ibanichuka, the main man. I'm like, this is the actor. There's no, and everybody said no. Oh, he's not a good actor. Anyway, they don't know him. You know, if you have to do film, you have to put known faces, influencers. I said no. I'm telling a period film. I need actors that can deliver what I want. So I'm going to use him. They're like, oh, I've been out of the industry. I don't know how these things are done. I said, my money. Hey, people, hello. It's my money. It's me going to pay him. Leave it like that.
Yeah.
I want this guy, and that's it.
And it delivered.
And when he started, everybody turned.
They all shut up.
Where did I find him? I'm like, you see what I mean?
Thank you,
yes.
thank you. And I can't wait for this movie to go global. I pray that people love it as much as you love, because you're talking with so much enthusiasm, so much love for your culture.
Because there's so much we have, and there's so much I need to showcase.
Okay.
Everybody says it's a history film. People would enjoy it. I'm waiting for the reviews. Come
Okay,
hear it.
we're gonna be here for that.
You better be. To watch it. Like she said, it's my first of many to come, because I'm not going to stop. Funding is a problem in the Niger Delta for people like us, the creatives, but I'm sure with this, when people see it, I am hoping and praying that they believe we can do the same thing. The Yoruba celebrates their culture. They preserve their heritage. We don't. They tell us in the Niger Delta that we are militants. We also have culture, we have heritage, and the world is going to see it by the grace of God. Thank you very much. Can you change this like Uju Okoli? Freda Mata, my co-director. To my brother, my big brother, Naboso Okujago Waka. Senifa. Good news. One of my secondees. Kinga. He was the choreographer for the second shoot that I did for the fights. I directed those fights, as you can all see. Thank you. I'll give the microphones to them to introduce themselves. Is there anybody else here? Oh, how can I forget? George, my PM. Please, if I don't know who else is here, can you come out if you're among the cast and crew? I'll pass the mic so they can introduce themselves. Thank you.
My name is Adelano Michael, and I'm the vice choreographer and stunt director for the second phase of the shoot of Amanyanabo, the Igbo King. Thank you.
My name is Freda Mata. before Okujago.
was called as Chikaka. I played the character Baba, and I also dubbed as the model coordinator superhero fellow.
What's wrong with the mic? Can we use our voices instead? Yeah, no, they're all.
My name is Isuchukwu Ezokoli, and I played Tanto.
What did you do? What did you do?
I did.
He said the quiz.
What should have been done?
My name is Oluwatumishi Akimbo, and I play Subere.
My name is Patrick Diabois.
No, say it again.
Patrick Diabois. Ibani Chuka.
My name is Uju Okoli, and I played the character Ace. My name is Uju Okoli. My name is Uju Okoli, and I played the character Ace. Don't mind what you saw there. I'm a very nice person.
My name is Kwekumali Ikenna Onyekwena, and I play the character Otonye.
My name is George Osaji, Mr. Lion, and I was the production manager, the crisis manager.
And my name is Amanyanabo Beresima. Thank you all for coming. I hope you all enjoyed the film. Do you have any questions for us? Yeah? Any questions? It's a true life story, so there is no part two. So, can we all take a bow at this point? 1, 2, 3, go! So we hope to get reviews from you all so that people can come watch the movies. It's going to start playing from the 12th of September. It will be everywhere in Nigeria, nationwide release. So thank you very much for coming, and thanks for enjoying the movie. Chris Akio, God bless you for coming. Thank you so much.